Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to propagate a spider plant. So a spider plant is a great plant for beginners. It's really easy to grow and so many people already have it at home. It's a big, full, beautiful plant with these gorgeous cascading leaves. Well, except for mine. Mine's looking a little rough. And that's because I have a cat that likes to chew on the leaves. Well, mine still managed to grow these little spiderettes. So these are little baby spider plants. And these can be planted on their own as their own plant. And this is what we're going to propagate today. And they grow out of this stem right here. That's called the runner. So like I said, this plant is really easy to grow. And the good news is that it is just as easy to propagate. And there are two main methods to do this. One is in soil and the other one is in water. Now, before we start slicing and dicing, we just want to make sure that the baby plants are ready to be separated from the mother plant. And that means checking for nodes. It's the best way to do that. And nodes are these little bumps, these nodules at the bottom of each plant. And this is where roots are going to grow. Now, if you wait long enough, the baby plants will actually start growing roots out of those nodes, just like this one, while it's still attached to the mother plant. So check for that, because that's just going to make it that much easier to propagate, regardless of the method that you choose. So once you've identified the baby plant that you want to separate from the mother plant, go ahead and take your hand pruner and snip off at the base of the nodule. You don't want to get too close to the root though, because you don't want to damage those. Just snip off close enough so there's no excess stem. Now for the propagation in soil method, I already have my pot filled with potting soil right here. I'm just gonna make a little hole in the middle and then transfer the cutting into that hole, just like that. And you just want to pack some of the soil around it so that way it will stay in place and just secure it. Now the great thing about the potting mix method is that you get to have several of these little cuttings right there in the same pot. So you end up with a fuller, bushier plant a lot sooner. And I like that idea, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with one of these little plantlets. And you basically go through the same process again, right? So you pick your plants. I think this guy is ready. And then you want to take your hand pruners and just snip off close but not too close to the root, just so there's no excess stem. And then you're going to make a hole, make another hole in the soil, place your plant inside, and pack down the soil just enough so that way the plant is secure. And last but not least, you really want to water your plants. Just give them a good head start. Now the second method of propagation is propagation in water. And for this, I'm going to use a little vial. And all you're going to do is fill this up with water. Now you can use anything else that you have at home. You can use a glass, you can use some Tupperware. I like something transparent because when you place the little plant, and I have one right here that I'm going to put inside, when you place the plant in the water, you get to see the roots grow over time. So just make sure that the water doesn't run out of the vial, so check on it periodically. And just a reminder that you're going to have to put this guy in soil eventually, so this is only going to be temporary. And there you have it. You have successfully propagated your spider plant in two different ways. So once you're done, go ahead and put these in a north-facing window like the one I have behind me. And just a reminder that these plants do fare better in bright indirect light. Now, if you were wondering how to take care of a spider plant the right way, we are linking our guide in the description of this video, so go ahead and check that out. Let us know in the comments what you think, if you have other ways of propagating your spider plants, and let us know what else you want to see from us. See you guys next time.